are you really concerned about Sal? I mean, what, really, let's talk seriously about this. And I said, no, I don't feel too concerned. I see he's a problem guy, and he really has a warped reality, and I'm not joking about that. I mean, I see that, but I feel he's a good-hearted guy, and...
You always feel that about people, though.
And that's what I feel. You see, I'm very naive when it comes to people.
I hear you say that all the time. He's a good guy. I'm like, he doesn't even know that person.
Yeah, I really don't. I guess I want to believe in the best.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you always say that about people.
I don't think you should be, afraid of Sal in any way.
Artie, I wouldn't give any opinions in this area.
I'm just saying.
I'm not sure we shouldn't be afraid of you.
Yeah, believe me, there's no reason to be afraid of me.
Okay.
I don't think he's a physical threat, is my point.
Yeah, because you know what? I've seen Sal box. I could kick his ass with one arm tied behind my back.
Well, that is not necessarily how he'll come at you. He's not going to come at you in his weakest way.
Maybe I should dress as Batman and take him on. Howard, if Sal is John Hinckley and you're Jodie Foster, then Robin is Ronald Reagan. Artie's Jim Brady.
Right, we went over this.
Between Artie is Jim Brady from his depression and alcoholism. He's already a mental vegetable.
Oh, my goodness.
So they say that you're in danger, Robin.
I have felt that for a long time.
Sal didn't want to come in, so he asked me to come in on his behalf. And this is a question directed to Robin Quivers. Sal wants to know, ever since he made that comment, he took a swipe at you about your weight, why you have it in for him and are trying to get him out of here. He's in there going, why is every comment, he wants to know why you have
First of all, why are you his lapdog?
I just thought it'd be fun.
Why doesn't he come in?
I want him to come in. Come in, Sal. Come in.
Howard, get rid of Sal for your own safety. This is going to turn into Star 80. The playmate that was shot by her ex-boyfriend.
And he's hardly a playmate.
Here's someone who says, get a certified psychotherapist or psychiatrist to come down there and have a conversation with Sal in another room with a remote microphone. And let's see what transpires. Also, let Sal take the lie detector test.
About what?
About finding out what's going on inside his head, what's really true.
But
and
what are the questions?
How far he'd go.
There's nothing in my head. I mean, there's nothing going on in my head.
No, there's plenty going on in your head. For you to say there's nothing going on in your head is ridiculous. You've revealed your inner thoughts here.
Right.
You're obsessed with me. And we're wondering how far the obsession goes inside that head.
I'm a safe guy. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Right.
You're the last person we would rely on.
See, there you go again, Robin.
That opinion.
Sal is creeping all of us out, Howard. Not only do I think... These are just emails, Sal. I'm sorry. Not only do I think you should be afraid of Sal, I believe Sal will wear your skin like a Howard suit, a la Silence of the Lambs. I also think Baba Booey should be afraid.
It eats the meat.
That's right. He keeps blaming Baba Booey for telling all the creepy stuff Sal does. Sal has revealed some things yesterday that were really mind-blowing.
Oh, it's crazy. He recognized an outfit you wore in a picture and could tell you exactly where you wore it.
I think that's admirable. I mean...
He also wants to go to my psychiatrist.
Oh, that was the worst. That was over the top for me.
Well, that happened when you read an email from a psychiatrist, and I said to Gary in passing, well, why don't I go to his? Who knows Howard better than him?
What's Howard got to do with your psychotherapy?
Because I'm involved with Howard. I mean, I hate to say these things, but, whatever.
You have to go to psychotherapy, but you need to go to my psychotherapist.
Oh, my.
Because you're involved with me.
Family therapy.
I'm not your family.
I knew it.
I told you, he's psychotic.
I said this yesterday. I said he wants to have, partner or couples therapy with you.
What should I do, Robin? Why don't you make a suggestion?
I think you should see a psychiatrist on your own. This is about you, not me.
I don't think I have any problems. If I go see a therapist, I don't even want to say this.
What?
A therapist will talk me out of looking at Howard differently, and I won't be as good on the show.
Oh,
trust me, you'll be fine.
You're so funny. Why would you be different on the show? Why wouldn't you want to still contrip the best you possibly could?
A therapist would eliminate.
You think you looking at me like I'm a beautiful woman?
No.
Is gonna ruin your ability to work?
I don't look at you like a beautiful woman.
Yes,
at all.
you do.
No, I don't.
You wanted to sit next to me during Batman.
Yeah, I thought that would have been nice, but
why do you need to sit next to me at Batman? Why?
I don't know.
What would we have done? Hold hands?
No.
What? Talk to each other during the movie and like crack jokes? What is your fantasy? Tell me the truth. Tell me what I missed out on.
I don't know. You guys are going to make fun of me.
Go ahead. I won't.
I would have cracked some jokes with you when we watched the movie. Like Doug,
whoa!
Like Doug Goodstein sat next to me.
Right.
So there were a few parts where I cracked a joke and Doug was laughing. And I said, you know what?
This is a waste. It would be nicer to do with Howard.
I would like to have, impressed you as a friend. That's all. What do you do when you go to a movie with a friend? You sit next to them. When me and Artie saw Star Wars, we cracked a few jokes.
That's right.
When Artie and I.
Alright, whatever. We're both dummy.
Two lazy dagos.
Yeah, exactly. So I figured I can impress you with a couple of things,
Right.
And by the way, am I one of the guys out of the future?
Yes. You're out of the future screening.
So I got to ask you, because you're such a fan of the show, you listen to every single minute of it, so you should know. Do you really believe that Howard would be amused that if you sat next to him during a screening and told jokes? You hear Howard say all the time,
right?
I want to watch the movie. I want to be left alone.
Everybody should be quiet.
Everybody should be quiet. So why do you think that would work?
I think I'm in too deep with Howard.
You're not in deep at all. That's the funny thing.
I'm in too deep. I think I pushed Howard so far away that even if I was, completely cured tomorrow, he's so creeped out. He's so scarred by my actions that I can't do anything.
I have never in my life, in all my years, felt more like a Playboy playmate with a guy who's online waiting for my autograph than when I'm around you. You stare at me, you fantasize about me, you fantasize about being next to me in movies, being in my apartment.
You think thoughts that you think Howard's having?
And the love hasn't diminished. It's grown. You think you would be around Howard, you would sort of get a little bit of a familiarity and sort of let that go.
No, you love me more.
I learned something new about yesterday.
What'd you
I
know?
didn't know you shower after the show. I thought that was interesting. You came... Well, I never knew that. I never knew that about you. It was 3 o'clock and you were freshly
I've been
showered.
here 21 years. Not only do I not know that, I don't care to know.
I know.
Like,
why would even focus on that?
Why is that interesting information?
3 o'clock and freshly showered?
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. I mean, why would you shower? But it was
I took a shower because I went for a run.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay, Sal?
Yeah. I'm thinking about
I just figured I didn't need to stink.
I'm thinking about going running, too, for real.
Yeah, of course he is.
And
of course.
Who would be a better bodyguard than me?
All right. Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah,
who's going to bodyguard me from you?
Yeah, the guy who's going to attack you is running with you.
Yeah.
Artie will. Artie will be running behind me.
I'm not going to be running.
Well, you are the subject of much email.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying, and I just want to make everybody happy.
Trying for what? And how's it making anybody happy but you?
I'm not happy.
You're not?
No, I'm not happy at all.
He's completely unhappy. He's not satisfied with my relationship with him.
How am I happy where I'm trying to make Howard happy, and in turn...
We have this conversation all the time. You know how you're happy? You have your dream job, and you're doing well, and you're working at the place you always wanted to work. That should make you incredibly happy.
That makes me happy.
But it's not enough for him.
But the only person screwing it up for him is him.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing a good job.
Right.
What'd your wife say last night when you went home?
Nothing. She doesn't talk to me.
I don't blame her.
She thinks I'm a moron.
Oh, my goodness.
Complete idiot.
Of course.
Usually, Sal and I have these conversations, and he goes, I went home last night, my wife goes, why don't you leave those people alone?
when we weren't invited to the birthday party for the soccer team, my wife knew it was because of my psychoticness. I knew it. I knew I was in for it, man.
Right.
And she's starting to look at me like a real creep.
When she says leave those people alone, what's she talking about? Us?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
She defends Howard.
Of course.
And the funny thing is that she wasn't crazy about Howard. Now that I work here, she defends Howard, and she thinks I'm a woman.
And to make matters worse, if you think it's that crazy enough, I'm sure she's looking at you and thinking if she could get a quarter of the love you want to give Howard to her, she'd be much happier.
Right. That's why you need a psychiatrist.
When I hear you read email, I hear my wife saying those emails. It's like it's almost as if she goes down in the basement and types them herself. I think she has 20 different emails.
Maybe she is.
It's unbelievable.
Well, because she sees that you could have a loving relationship with her, but instead you're fascinated and in love with me.
You're devoting all your time and efforts and energy to Howard.
And I'm not in love with you.
Well,
I don't even like you.
He's going to wear you down.
Horrible. That's a horrible thing to say.
He's going to wear you down.
I'm not wearing Howard down. Listen to me. I love Howard so much that I know to keep my distance from Howard. So that kind of helps.
Thank you.
And I thank you very much for the screening yesterday.
Yes.
But was he very attractive after showering?
Thank you.
He looked really good. I never saw the wet look before. Your hair came in a little bit closer to your face, which I thought was nice.
The answer is I'm a straight man. I don't know.
No, he makes me uncomfortable.
But like I don't know what you look like. You look like a guy.
What was I wearing yesterday?
Bright orange shirt, open, no T-shirt underneath it. Nice, flimsy, summery, very bright orange. Yeah, flimsy, little flimsy. It was nice. I don't remember the pants. I was just focused on your hair because it was wet and looked different. It looked good. You look like a white black guy with jerry curl. You know, it was kind of like, I thought it was cool. I thought Beth looked great. You know, even though she has a little, I think she has a little apprehension now towards me too. Which she used to hug me and kiss me on the cheek. Now she doesn't do that.
No,
she sees me and like waves and walks. You know.
Yeah, I know. I told her all about your shtick yesterday.
I'm not that way, man. Yeah. I'm not. I'm just a normal guy. You know?
I told her all about how you want to go to my psychiatrist, and
she should. What'd she say?
She doesn't hug you anymore, kiss you. Hello.
Oh, that's a shame.
She knows to keep her distance.
Whatever. That's it.
I'm telling you, over dinner last night, she said to me, how concerned are you about Sal, for real?
What's there to be concerned about? I just, I think everything's fine, whatever. And
you would?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. You did recognize the problem with the John Hinckley, Jodie Foster
That's
thing,
just
right?
stupid. It's funny.
No, I'm just asking you. When you listen to what John Hinckley thought of Jodie Foster and how he wanted to impress her and how he was obsessed, you recognize that he had a problem.
Sure.
And you don't see any similarity between you and him.
I would never fawn over Jodie Foster. I mean, take a look at her.
Right. Okay,
I'm much hotter.
Exactly. We're not talking about Jodie Foster here.
That's the part of the equation.
Anybody who shoots somebody over Jodie Foster has more problems than just shooting the president.
What's your favorite shirt of mine? You like that orange shirt, or do you like the...
Favorite shirt of yours is a striped shirt that you wear. It's like a blue and white striped shirt, long sleeve that you wear at work from time to time.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't even know that shirt.
Trying to think of that one.
Let me go look through the closet.
Probably wore it 3 times.
Really? So maybe I'll give it to you. You can.
Oh, that'd be great.
The next time you wear it, he'll say, "Oh, Howard's trying to tell me something. He's wearing my favorite shirt."
I'll make a bra out of it.
You get rid of that shirt.
You know the amount of times he wore it?
3 times, about 3.
I'm telling you.
I'm just curious.
You don't know when this last time I wore it, do you?
Probably about 3 weeks ago.
All right.
You rotate things very widely, which is pretty good.
Right, thank you.
You have Rob's doing a good job for a family.
Yeah, well, he's got to.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Okay.
So far, so good with the clothing.
All right.
Sometimes I think you should wear a T-shirt underneath, though, that shirt. Sometimes, like that shirt, you should wear...
All right, listen.
The one you're wearing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, can you leave?
It's a peach on peach. And
can you go?
Stand up. Let me see what you're wearing.
I'm getting so creeped out by him, I can't even tell you.
Be a good sport, pal.
You got to leave.
Come on, buddy.
You got to go.
I gotta see this.
You got to go.
Come on, bud.
You got to leave.
Stand up.
Goodbye.
You've never done anything for me.
Get out.
All right.
Get out and really. I'm not
you.
standing up. I don't want him looking at me. I feel like a lamb chop. Get out of here.
Again. Say it again.
Say it out. Thank you. Oh, my God.
Stand up now and let me see the shirt.
No.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm just really disturbed.
Well, you hired him.
I know I did.
You know, every day I get in my car and the driver says, "Has Howard learned his lesson?"
In other
every
words,
day he hears these comments from Sal.
I'm getting harassed, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Paulie, you're on the air. Uncle Paulie.
Hello.
Hey, long time no speak.
I don't speak to you. How do you feel? You feel good?
Yeah, feeling good. We got to have you down here.
Oh, very, very good. Listen, I've been lucky talking to you. I got to make a little sing.
Go ahead.
I can do now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, listen to this. Oh, Misty, I was done. Oh, Misty, I was done. Yeah, I was such a beautiful show. The new generation, they love you. What have you think? What have you say? What have you do? That's honestly true. But some the politicians, they never like it too.
Look at this
But
guy.
have you like it? If you have that.
Huh? That's some voice on him.
My voice is good. My voice is very strong.
You sound good, Uncle Paulie. We'll have you down here soon.
So I want to be there soon, please.
Yeah, very soon. Thank you.
Romantic.
What?
Uncle Paulie's good when we have chicks down here. He starts calling them whores and screaming at them.
Putan.
Putan.
Okay.
Putan.
Putan.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Like a tone-deaf Pavarotti.
Stonat.
Stunat.
Stonad.
That guy's really Italian.
He's great.
Like, I picture him eating prosciutto.
No, yeah.
You know.
No, a piece of, like, buffalo mozzarella, like an apple. That's
He just bites into the whole
just
ball.
pick it up just like an apple, you know.
It's an apple. A cheese apple.
Manja. Yeah, like a cheese apple.
Yeah. He bleeds olive oil. Garlic. I gotta take a break.
Is Beth really sort of getting that way about Sal?
No, I just think she's keeping her distance. I think Beth's super friendly. Like I saw her.
Yeah.
We were somewhere. She gave Double A a big kiss on
Right,
her.
no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's odd to hear about Beth, because she's usually sort of tolerant of stuff.
Yesterday I was talking about these operators now. I wasn't aware of this, but there's a service for deaf people.
The relay operator.
Relay operator.
Yeah.
So we wanted to know how far would a relay operator go? Like, would she repeat anything? And the answer is yes.
Really?
Here it is. So Sal went on one phone line and called Richard Christie. Sal called the relay operator, and the relay operator says anything, and I condensed it for you so you don't have to sit through the long period of time.
Let me ask you something, because neither one of those guys are deaf.
I don't know. It's just anyone can do it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, explain. How'd you
What
get
you
through?
do is you can go right on the internet, Robin, and you type in the phone number, and the operator even dials the phone number.
Oh.
So I dialed Rich's phone number. We plugged it into the mixing board.
Right.
And then I start typing.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sal. Here we go. This is unbelievable. Really unbelievable tape you're about to hear.
Hello?
This is an AT&T Internet 6924 with a relay call.
Okay.
This is Jack Me Hoffer. May I speak to Rod Stiffington, please?
Yeah.
One moment.
Okay.
The caller has typed, I'm a dirty little whore who likes protein shakes. Go ahead.
That sounds good to me. I'm all worked up and horny.
I like black down my dirty asshole.
Oh, well, I can fulfill that fantasy. I got a big black...
Take that beefy black and shove it down my until I gag like a bulimic victim. Go ahead.
Okay.
I want you to slam my like a heavy bag, bruise my liver, and slap my and me until I blood. Go ahead.
I'm going to scream in his ear as I the dog out of him.
I want you to take your slimy, smelly black and my like my eardrums. Go ahead.
By the way, we got to replay this when we get to satellite.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm having even tried. Like, it must be great unedited. That's what I'm talking about, why I like satellite. I hate these bleeps. It's so stupid.
But, man.
She'll read anything.
Oh.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
One moment. I want to gargle your delicious and spit it back in your mouth. And then I want you to punch in my face.
Okay.
I want to get on my knees and have you slap me in my face with your beefy, rubbery, dirty, dripping, veiny black. And then I want my dad to come in here and your while I tongue your. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, great.
Okay.
The caller type, ooh, ooh, I'm, ooh, yes, yes, yes. More, ooh. Ooh, ooh, quack, quack, quack. I'm all wet. My keyboard is soaked. I feel like I'm typing in a pile of clam chowder. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
And I end up sounding like a dirty, horny Gary. The retard. Shoo-shoo. Retarded. Flew my mouth. You black, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, the kids I'm babysitting just came back in the house. I have to clean up my guppy hands and get back to work. Okay, I'm going to make the kids some sandwiches, and then I'll be buoy to you all. Go ahead.
Okay, tell him I said bye, too. I love him.
Have a good day.
Wow. So they, oh my goodness, I guess they get those calls.
Yeah.
But she could read with a little more feeling.
They can't. They're not allowed to.
They're not obligated to read with feeling.
They're not actors.
They should hire actors, though.
Yes.
You could say, could you request an accent? Could you do this in a Mexican accent, please?
Pretty awesome, huh? Don't you like that?
Amazing.
Here's a... what the hell? You know, I'm going to help the other radio stations out, because I don't care at this point. I'm leaving radio anyway. I'm going to satellite. So it doesn't help. Artie got these 2 calls at his house. I don't know how these radio stations get through to Artie's house, because I can't get through to Artie's house.
These guys have no problem.
To Artie?
Artie's got some weird locking system on his phone that, like, whenever I call, it doesn't let me call. And
Again, certain people get right through, certain people don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I have a block on my phone, and you have some weird block, but then it asks you to leave a message, but you don't evidently ever get the message. There's 2 different kind of blocks.
There's times you told me you left me a message and I never got it.
Right.
You don't know about that voicemail service, huh?
Right. He doesn't know about it.
Yeah.
So anyway, somehow this is on Artie's answering service.
This was within 1 day I got these 2 calls.
And it's first is Z100.
Really?
It's a recorded message from their morning guy, Elvis Duran.
They call Artie.
Yeah, and it's just so, I mean, I listen to this, and I would never listen to the station ever.
Hi, this is Z100's Elvis Duran from the Z Morning Zoo.
And this is Carolina Bermudez calling from 800-242-0100 to tell you how Z100 wants to pay your bill.
That's right, Z100 putting cash in your pocket. Sign up at Z100.com and listen every day at 6, 7, and 10 a.m. and 4 and 5 p.m. When you hear your name, call us within 30 minutes at 800-242-0100. Claim your money.
Okay, this is the best prize ever. El mejor premio. Freedom from all my bills. My cell phone bill, all those shoes I bought last week, that cute black
All
shirt.
right, Carolina, we all have bills. Who wouldn't need the cash? Sign up at Z100.com. So easy. Thanks for listening.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, first of all, it's an invasion. Second of all, they must be desperate for listeners.
Yeah, because you're not really listening because you like the station. Now you're just listening to make some money.
Yeah. And listen what you got to do. You got to listen at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Right.
6:50, 9:20, 8:30.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, what's up, pal?
Howard, take Robin, take Artie, take Fred. Walk right out the door right now. Tom Chiasano is not only making you bleep the hell out of you, you hit the dump button. We missed the whole last part of that. That was funny as hell, but we couldn't hear it.
Wow. Well, I'm so done with this place, and I really want to get out. I mean, not only are we bleeping bits, but now Tom is dumping out of the bleeps.
Right.
Yes, it was going along. I'm driving my wife to work. We're laughing our asses off, and we just missed the whole last 2 minutes of that whole bit.
I hate it here. I despise terrestrial radio. I no longer am a fan of it. I want to bite the head off that fed me for all these years, and I want to go to satellite tomorrow.
Satellite rock.
Leave. I don't want to waste my time making a great bit.
Yeah.
To only have it be bleeped. I'm sorry. It's not for me anymore. I want out. Tom, I want out now. I'll
see you over there, Howard.
I want a full release from my contract right now. I demand it. You have violated me.
Why are
you laughing? I am serious.
But because you know I'm not going to give it to you.
Number one, I don't think you're within your rights to keep me here.
No, you know that's not right.
I think there's some of my contract that you're doing something wrong. No. I know it. I know. He's laughing.
I know. You're upset and totally over this whole thing. He laughs.
You're not allowed to run
there's a look on his face, and the hand motion.
I want out. Let me out.
No.
I'm telling you that I'm knocking this industry. This is not good for the industry. You've got to release me.
No.
I'm coming out against the terrestrial radio. I'm against it now. I'm standing up for my own freedom by moving the satellite. I need to do it now, please, as a friend.
You know what?
I got to get out.
If I could as a friend, I would, but I can't.
Can't you talk to that genius, Joel Hollander, who is single-handedly ruining radio by leaving me on the air?
He's not single-handedly ruining radio.
Yes, he is. He should get me off. Joel, I beg of you.
Surely the other people in radio must be telling him that.
Joel, you've got to be listening now. I know you can't be listening to Imus. There's not one person left that can listen to that. Please.
What are you laughing at, Robin?
Tom, let me out. Let me out. You're torturing me. I can't.
Sorry.
Did you hit the button on that last bit?
They didn't bleep it properly.
Oh.
I have asked. All right, if I may.
The first day on satellite, Tom. Tom, the first day on satellite, tune in. I'm going to play that bit without any beeps. Everybody get ready.
You realize your first show is going to be 10 hours there?
Yeah. The first show I do on satellite, January, whatever, 2 or 3 of 2006. It's going to be a 10-hour show. Get ready.
It could be 24 hours.
I might go 10 hours. It's a 10-hour first show. Be prepared, Artie. See, take a lot of Depakote and Paso and get your ass in there.
I'm going to bring a sleeping bag.
Bring a sleeping bag, Robin. Bring whatever you need. Mr. X, if you can't go out without for 10 hours. And by the way, you can have some Mr. X right on the air. You don't even have to go home.
Nobody's going to stop.
It's going to be wild. No bleeps, no nothing.
Oh, that I'd like to see.
And don't worry, Fred. You can go home during it. I don't care. I don't want to stress you out.
Fred has a wife and daughter to work.
Yeah, I got to get home.
There may be some things he has to do.
Right. All right.
Can I say something on a slightly different subject?
I want to leave. I don't want to change the subject.
If I may. I actually got a call from somebody in corporate yesterday worried about Sal.
Really?
Yeah. They say, I'm listening, and should I be... and this person who will go unnamed said, should I be worried? Should I be preparing, like, for the next round of one of these things that we've been through all too often?
Oh, geez.
I know. Let me worry about that. You worry about getting me out of here. By the way, tell them yes, you should worry about Sal. I don't know. I hope Sal's going to be okay. I really like working with the guy.
He really does need
he does a lot of good stuff.
Get his act together, though. I mean, for himself.
I blame me.
How much of that bit did you bleep?
There were 3 edits.
Wow.
3, so it wasn't 2 minutes. It was 12 seconds in total edits.
Yeah, oh, dude. The whole bit was 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, they don't understand where they've been and where they're going.
It disrupts the entire
Listen, I have asked them specifically to have all that stuff, all the bleeps, go past Scott. They decided to do it on their own again.
You take all the humor out.
You know
what, dude? I got to get out. It's just not my show anymore. I want out. We used to be able to bleep a certain way. Now we can't. I understand you guys. You don't want any hassles before I leave, so you're playing it ultra-conservative. That's not my scene, man.
I understand that.
Yeah, let me out. Come on. Really?
Can't.
Why? Why?
Why?
I don't have to do live commercials, I'll stop doing them. Would that force your hand?
No. And I think
you
do.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
There's nothing in my contract says I have to read them.
When's the last time you read that part of your contract?
About 3 weeks ago.
Right.
I had my agent look it up because I'm, thinking about becoming a real jerk. I got to get out of here.
I'm sorry.
You're making me mental. You're making me mental.
And I swear I feel really bad for doing this to
Let
you.
this be my last show. Call me up tonight and tell me I'm fired. And
Do you
please.
think it'll be like that, Tom, that you'll get a call and say, today's the day, lower the boom, don't let him in?
I'll tell you what. Let me go today. I'm not starting until January 1. Give you guys a lot of months to pull your programming together. Come on. Get me out of here, man. It's enough.
I can't do it.
Please. We're doing all these good things. There's so many good things I won't do because I know you're just going to bleep them.
I understand you feel like you're in a straitjacket, and I feel really, I swear, I think you know that I mean this.
It's doing damage to the entire radio industry.
I feel really bad for being in the position of doing this to you.
What will it take to let me out of here? A payoff? I mean, they ain't going to pay. They're waiting till January 1 anyway. If you're waiting for the payoff, if you notice, they don't care. They're waiting. They figure they paid enough. They like all the anticipation. You're feeding right into their plan.
Listen.
You're feeding into their plan. I'm telling you their whole game plan.
I don't know why you do that.
They said to me, we don't want you on early.
Stay out there.
Stay out there, keep broadcasting. They love this.
I think I understand part of that.
You're going to have to pay them to get rid of me. I'm not kidding. It's time. My time here is done. Let's end. The dance is over. You've been too long at the dance.
We got 6 months of dancing left.
No, we don't.
6 months of dancing and sold out.
It can't last right till the very end, Tom. That's crazy.
Why not?
Radio is...
Well...
radio is not...
Radio, Tom. When guys like you are bleeping great bits, it's over.
Wait a minute. We started doing this 18 years ago.
Whatever. I am ready. I am moving. See, here's the problem. I can't move forward with you shackling my feet. You're keeping the corpse at the dinner table too long. You got guys like Imus. Leave me alone. He'll do whatever you want.
I'll be glad to fill in, Tom, if you want. I'll have with that guy, that Sid guy, he'll say something like really awful. Then
I'll fire him.
You fired him already.
I'll fire him and I'll hire him again, and he'll say nigger, and I'll fire him, and I'll come back and he'll talk about a Jew, and I'll fire him, and he'll talk about somebody with breast cancer, and I'll fire him, and I'll bring him back again.
I'm sick of you dumping. I just can't take the dumping. I just can't take it. You don't understand. This is my art, and you are dumping it into the river.
It's like slashing his painting.
Howard, can't you see that when you talk about lesbians, that you're gonna get bleeped? You can't mention with sheep or raping little bo peep. Hey, you know you must keep it clean, 'cause you're gonna get dumped. Dump. I'm gonna hit the dump. That's right, I'm gonna hit the dump. Dump. I love to hit the dump.
Right.
See, that's brilliant stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot more brilliant when I leave here.
We wouldn't have that if we didn't have the angst over the dumping.
Yeah, Brian, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, man, this guy's ruining your show.
Yeah, no kidding.
Tom, you're ruining the show. You burn in hell.
Oh, nice, Brian.
Well,
hey, what's up, Rob?
Why should I burn in hell?
You're turning the audience off. And you're driving them to satellite. Don't make the erosion happen quicker.
Serious, man. The show sucks now.
This guy's going to run out and buy satellite now.
Best show in radio.
Right. Not yet, but soon.
No, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It's not the show I hear in my head.
It's the best show in radio.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
I listen to it every day. Everybody listens to your show. Everyone says the same thing. The show sucks now.
That's right. The show
That's
sucks
wrong.
now.
That's not. It does not.
You rot in hell, Tom. You burn.
Oh, nice.
Take that back.
Yeah. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks on you. Okay, Brian?
Nanny, neener, neener.
Right. All right. Isn't Dave Grohl waiting outside? Love Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, thanks, Tom. All right.
He better not do dirty songs.
Yeah.
Hey, keep it clean, Dave.
No mother effer in Monkey Wrench or
Right.
ever long.
Hey, Mike Tyson, just to wrap that whole conversation up, let me move on here. So frustrating. I'm thinking the whole audience is cracking up.
And they can't even hear some of it.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, because 12 seconds, that obliterates the whole thing, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was already bleeped, and the bleeps got bleeped.
The bleeps got dumped.
Yes, Michael.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I was calling to say that in Chicago, I think they're double editing the show.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, it's been chopped up, and it's awful. You should just read from the Bible one day, read from the Quran the next day, and just bore people away, and then maybe they'll let you out of your contract.
Yeah, I don't operate like that, though. I mean, that's like... Yeah, I don't hate these guys. They've been really good to me. I just... It's enough already.
Oh, no, I understand, yeah. But, yeah, they've been killing you here in Chicago.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do about it.
Well, I know. You're moving on, but
they probably
try to have a good day, everyone.
If I read from the Bible, they probably bleeped that because it's racy.
Yeah, I don't think you could even do that.
No, there are parts of the Bible you probably couldn't read on this show. All right, this is a whole list of how Mike Tyson went through all his money. We discussed Michael Jackson pretty thoroughly, right?
Yeah.
I was doing the rap about Z100. If you think that's bad, then so Artie then gets a call from WKTU.
Right. Their morning team.
Everybody wants you, Artie.
Yeah. This is Goomba Johnny, who is more annoying than Elvis Duran.
Hi, this is Balthazar and Goomba Johnny in a recorded message for 1035 KT.
Balthazar.
You call us at 1-800-245-1035. How'd you like to put $1,000 in your hand just for listening to KTU? Here's how you play. Listen for the KTU Grand in Your Hand Song of the Hour at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. And when it plays...
Why are they yelling into my
and
phone?
Why is he so, excited?
I don't know. I don't even know what he's saying. I'll be honest with you. I'm completely out of
Yeah, I
this.
can't hear him. I'm just, like, monitoring this decibel level.
You call it 103 and win $1,000. It's that easy. Tomorrow's bonus Thursday. That means call us 103 and 103.5. Each win $1,000. Listen to KTU for all the details or visit KTU.com. KTU's grand in your hand from 103.5 KTU. The beat of New York.
The beat. Yeah, they're yelling.
That's so old school. Hey, you know, the other thing is, too, they bust your balls for just $1,000. Phone calls to the house. You got to listen 27 hours a day.
Yeah. I'm
way too easy. I just give people $1,000.
Yeah, there's no...
The sales department sometimes comes in and goes,
listening.
We have like $10,000 to give away. I said, well, let's just give it to people. They go, what do you mean? I go, just hand it to them. I mean, whoever calls in, we'll give them money.
Yeah, you don't have a 7:05 listening time.
I don't know, man.
One of my best
100th caller.
One of my best friends, Deej, called me up yesterday to tell me he had twin babies. And he was very calm. He said, hey, I had twins, you know.
He wasn't that excited.
Yeah, right. And these two guys, hey, you're going to call.
Hi, this is Balthazar and Goomba Johnny in a recorded message for 103.5.
Hey, Donnie. And Balthazar. Holy mackerel. I can't believe it. Two superstars calling me.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, guys?
At KTU. Call us at 1-800-245-1.
Do you know any human being who talks like this?
No.
I mean, really, think about it. I mean...
Not unless their house is on fire or something.
Yeah, right? I don't even think then. I'm trying to think if my house...
My house is on fire.
Yeah, you don't even reach this level then.
3-5. How'd you like to put $1,000 in your head just for listening to KTU? Here's how you play. Listen for the KTU grand.
They're so friggin' excited over $1,000. What are they paying those guys?
Here's how you play.
Must be paying them 10 cents.
You're gonna get it. I want to use the F word here. Wait till I get the satellite. I want to give you $1,000.
I mean, okay.
Call us.
No. I'm not calling.
I couldn't...
Hello, 911. John Wayne Gacy is eating me alive.
Nicole Simpson's 911 call was calmer. She had OJ.
Yes.
Listen to this.
911 emergency. Can you get someone over here now to 325 Gretna Green?
Stop for a second.
Please. Okay.
Stop for a second. Nicole had a fuming wild man named OJ who had beaten her several times. Now he was banging at the door, ready to come in and beat the crap out of her and yelling, put the phone down.
An NFL player.
And listen to her.
What does he look like? He's O.J. Simpson. I think you know his record. Could you just send somebody over here? Okay, what is he doing there? He just drove up again. He just drove somebody over? Okay, wait a minute. What kind of car is he in? He's in a white Bronco. But first of all, he broke the back door down to get in. Okay, wait a minute. What's your name? Nicole Simpson. Okay, is he the sportscaster or whatever? Yeah. Okay, Thank you. Wait a minute. We're sending the police. What is he doing? Is he threatening you? Going nuts. Okay, has he threatened you in any way, or?
That's a woman who might be losing her life.
Right.
You had Song of the Hour at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. And when it plays, be called at 103 and win $1,000. It's...
Holy mackerel.
You're going to hear him in a minute. He's about to come in again. Okay, just stay on the line. I don't want to stay on the line. He's going to beat the... Wait a minute. Wait, just stay on the line so we can know what's going on until the police get there, okay? Okay, Nicole? Uh-huh. Just a moment. Does he have any weapons? I don't know. Okay. He went home and now he's back. The kids are upstairs sleeping, and I don't want anything to happen.
That easy. Tomorrow's bonus Thursday. That means call us 103 and 103.5. Each win $1,000. Listen to KTU for all the details or visit KTU.com. KTU's grand in your hand from 103.5 KTU. The beat of New York.
Wow.
Maybe they actually have guns to their heads.
Hey, it's Balthazar. O.J. Simpson's making me call you.
Hey! I would blow out in a day doing that.
Hey, it's Howard Stern. Those guys do the morning show or the afternoon show, and I'm going to tell you something. I don't think I could do an hour at that energy level.
Yeah.
But they play music, right?
Yeah.
I guess. I've never heard
be
it.
on oxygen between breaks.
They need two guys to play that music? What is the music? Is it black stuff?
KTU
Urban,
is...
urban? I mean,
urban.
Not black, urban. Urban.
Urban.
Urban. They started calling it urban to fool the advertisers.
Is it working?
Yeah. Advertisers think white people are part of that whole thing. Here's Johnny Goomba Balthazar. You're not going to believe this. We have money to give away.
I wonder if the other guy ever takes the high part, because I noticed that, you know, Balthazar gets to go, hey, I'm Balthazar. And then it's, and I'm Goomba Johnny.
Cuckoo.
Could you imagine getting, like I had 3 messages. 2 of them were Elvis Duran and these guys.
What do you think? Do they both have the same... Hold on a second. Let me get off the phone. What do you think's going on? Like, do you think they all know they're all calling? Like, Z100 starts calling and then...
Are you on some crazy list?
And then KTU goes, hey, we better call too?
Maybe it's random numbers they just have. I don't know. I'm so lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Joe, what's up, man?
What's up? I just called to see how you called the Michael Jackson trial right, so I just wanted to know how you feel about it. You think that you'll have a career afterwards, or... As
a political analyst or a trial commentator?
I think he's talking about Michael Jackson, not you.
No, I was talking about my career as a trial commentator. No, of course I called it right. The evidence was flimsy. I did about a 20-minute rap on the Michael Jackson thing, but to give you the summation, no. I think that Michael Jackson could have a career in Europe, because evidently they don't care in Europe. They don't give a crap what you do. I don't know why. I don't know why that is, but they say in Europe he'd have a big career. Here in America, it's creepy now, and he's pretty ruined. I think that the verdict was just. I was happy for him because I don't think the prosecution presented a great case. But I think most people are left with the perception that Michael Jackson's up to something. They just can't pin it on him.
You know what I thought is the happiest people are probably the other members of the Jackson 5.
Right. Because now they got the money, they got the cash cow.
Well, the amazing thing is that they're saying he's bankrupt, which I don't know if that was just a
he has the Beatle catalog.
But he borrowed heavily against it, according to these economic types who come on these talk shows. They say that while it's worth $900 million that the guy has borrowed. I mean, what he's spending money on, I don't know. I mean, Neverland Ranch costs $3 million a year to run. That's peanuts compared to his fortune, but he must go around buying, like, I can't even imagine. He must buy a jet plane every day.
Well, I think it's like you rent out a floor of a hotel room and you stay there. You know, all that stuff mounts up.
I guess. I mean,
but don't you think all those people making those negative comments are all haters anyway?
Yeah.
What people? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about all those people on Fox and all various news broadcasts.
Well, I think the creepiest crowd is that crowd that hangs outside the trial was releasing doves into the air after the
what
verdict.
are they doing with doves?
Well, they're just happy that he was acquitted.
I just wonder how much they have so much free time to stand outside a trial.
Well, they love.
Whenever Michael Jackson gets into trouble and his family supports him, he usually winds up paying them by going out on tour with them. So
right.
They get to make some money.
So what's up with the cartoon, Howard? The cartoon and the movie, how far have you gotten with that?
The cartoon, Howard Stern, the high school years, is, I want to say, I think I got 11 episodes done. Written, not done. And then we just finished a test animation, which is an animatronic, or whatever it's called, which is part still and part moving animation. And to see what it looks like, we did a little 1-minute test.
Do you have to have all the scripts written before you can completely commit to, drawing and everything?
Yeah.
Production?
Yeah. So, we're getting there, but it's slow, man. I should never have announced the project because, I can't even see how you'd see it before a year from now.
How about Rock and Roll?
Howard Stern exclusive.
How about Rock and Roll High School? How's that going?
It's going all right.
Okay, on the phone.
How you doing, Mrs. Jackson?
All right, how you doing, Jack?
Do you listen to Jack and Rod every day?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, not every day, like every other day.
Oh. I don't know if you're really getting our drift there, Miss Jackson. If you just say that you do, then there could be big prizes on the line. Big prizes. So let's ask you one last time. Do you listen every day to the Jack and Rod Show on WFAB?
Yes, I do.
There you go. All right.
Mrs. Jackson, do you realize you could win
$5 million?
All right.
So you like music, right, Miss Jackson?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, here's the rules. My partner, Rod Stiffington, is going to play you 3 songs. You need to tell us who sang those songs, and if you get all 3 right, $5 million!
Yeah! Are you ready, Mrs. Jackson?
Yes.
Here is your first song. Who
sings this tune?
Elvis Presley sings this song. He sings it all the time. Elvis Presley sings this song. He sings it all the time. Well, when we ask you who sings this song, you'll say Elvis Presley, and you'll get it right.
Mrs. Jackson?
Oh, no. Is that Elvis Presley?
How you feeling, Mrs. Jackson?
I'm feeling good.
2 more songs to go.
That was kind of a tough one, too. So you got 1 out of 3. Listen carefully and tell us who sings this song.
Michael Jackson sings this song. I sing this song, and my name is Michael Jackson. If you guess my name, it'll be the right one. Yeah, I'm Michael Jackson. I sing this song. My name is Michael Jackson.
Who sings that song?
Was it Michael Jackson?
Just think, you are on a roll.
Here it is. Here is your 3rd and final song. Do you realize, Mrs. Jackson, if you get this right,
$5 million! $5 million to you, Mrs. Jackson.
name this singer?
This is Beetle is as bad as can. He knows he's the best.
Oh, God. That's a horror.
Big prizes on the line, Mrs. Jackson.
Is James Brown?
No.
Okay, I don't know. Oh, is that Chubby Checker?
Oh. You want to know who that singer was?
Who?
It was Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Do you have any Beetlejuice records?
I don't even know Beetlejuice. Jackson writing you a couple of fools.
Oh, that isn't nice.
Couple of fools.
There's a Beetlejuice and he's bad as he can. Wow. Our last E-show, our last original E-show will be...
July 8th?
I was thinking a good last show would be to have everyone from E come in and talk about what the hell they're going to do now.
I know. I was having that conversation with them after the show yesterday.
It's sort of weird. I was here and Robin Radzinski came in, who's the executive producer, and I said to her, you know, she goes, let's have a rap party. It's 11 years. How many shows have been #1 on the network for 11 years? And you guys, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, why don't we just wait and see? I don't know if it's quite a rap party. She goes, listen, they gave us great severance. I got all summer off. I'm really... I mean, she was happy, I think, that the E-show was ending.
I told you, there was a guy who was all smiles, and Ronnie said, what made you so happy? He said, I got summer off.
I don't know, man. But I said, Scott DePace has got to be freaking out. He's got a wife and kids, and he's building a house. And...
I talked to him. He seems to be okay for now. Brian is the one who seems to be worried.
DePace, you're not walking around happy, are you?
No, not at all. I just put everything I have into my house. I mean, it's still not even done yet. So.
But the other thing, the heartfelt thing that Scott said to me the other day is, I don't want to go work for some other show. I like this show.
I was a Stern fan before I got here, and it would suck to have to direct a show that I didn't care about.
Welcome to Donnie Deutsch's team.
Yeah, Deutsch wants to grab all my people, I think.
Scott was telling me that he's going to take a month off, just hang.
Right.
And he's going to tinker. He tinkers around. He likes to, like, screw around, like, inventing little electronic stuff.
Inventing?
He's going to tinker around with that and then go look for work.
What have you invented?
No. All right. In the past, I invented a golf product.
That's right, the golf caddy.
The video caddy.
The video caddy.
I made it. I marked. I did everything except sell it.
What is it? What does it do?
It's a clamp. Well, now I'm going to give my idea out, but
believe me,
it's a clamp to allow you to videotape your swing on the golf course.
Well, you can, Howard, you clamp it to your golf cart.
It was a great idea.
You just gave that away?
You're giving away the gold.
You know, you're a bald, beefy Thomas Edison with a bad shirt.
I invented something called the Semitic Alert Bracelet. It alerts you when a Jew is near.
How's that work?
It's the Semitic Alert Bracelet. When a Jew is near, it alerts you.
What you invented was clamping a video camera onto your golf bag so you can watch your golf swing.
Exactly. So you can videotape your
That
swing.
really an invention?
And everyone who did
you invent the video camera or just the clamp?
Just the clamp.
Right.
And I've got another one, but I can't talk about it.
You have a prototype?
On the
Yeah,
clip, yeah.
No. We actually use one right here. We're using it on Robin's booth right there in the show.
Oh, is that why we can't see her? Wow.
But I love that Scott's in no rush. Taking a month off.
He seems to be
It's a
pretty
good deal.
old. He wants to wait things
Bro,
out for a little while.
I had no... Well, you got a wife that works, but, man, I had no attitude like that, man. When I got fired from NBC, I was, like, in a panic.
Chomping at the bit.
And I had a 3-year contract, and I was in a panic. I just had to work.
You know, I definitely am type A, and I do want to work. But
why weren't you type A here?
I am, dude. You.
If you're type A, what are you going to wait till you go to another show? You don't know, man. We might get the show.
That's what
I'm not allowed to talk about anything.
Well, Brian was the one who said, "Man, I don't know. I gotta get some benefits."
Yeah, that's a tough part for them.
He doesn't. He's losing all of the hospitalization and medical and all that.
Right, because of the kids, you need benefits. Yeah.
Two kids and wife and yourself is like $1,300 a month.
Wow. Yeah, I got to figure somebody's upset out there. I was really bummed out. I went out, and I'm like, hey, these are people I know for 11 years. They walk out there all smiling and like...
You know what? It's starting to wear off. That last Friday and Monday were the bad days, I think, for a lot of us.
Right.
You know? But
I'm talking to Ralph. I go, what are you going to do? He goes, well, what do you mean? He goes, you'll think of something.
Right, he's waiting for you.
Yeah,
and he's doing better than a week's severance, by the way.
What about you, Doug?
As far as what, am I freaking out? Am I panicking?
Yeah.
No.
And what
his wife works too, right?
No, my wife got laid off about a month ago.
Oh, no.
But
why aren't you panicking?
She did get hired yesterday.
Oh,
she's about to accept the job, so.
Why are you not panicking?
Because I think everything's going to work out, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, I have...
Because Stern's a survivor. He's scrappy.
Number two, I have a great severance package.
Oh, yeah?
And
what's this great severance for? How much month's pay do you get?
It's a week. Oh, let me see if I got this right. It's a week for every year that you work for the first 5 years, and then after that, it's 2 weeks for every year. So if you work 10 years, that'd be 15 weeks, right?
But, do I get one? Do I get a severance?
No, I actually talked to somebody else. I'm like, where's my severance package? He started laughing.
Why?
I was
You're
joking.
not staff employees.
Right, we're not staff employees.
Do you want to know how much I have? I have 6 months.
6 months pay.
Severance, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't get, I've had a contract with the E! Channel for 4 years. I don't get a severance package?
Very
No,
generous.
you get paid handsomely. Your talent.
Oh, yeah? My paycheck's handsome?
He's a millionaire.
What's about my paycheck? Don't look like Brad Pitt from the E! Show.
I don't understand something, though.
Yeah.
So, when you see, if I got 6 months pay, I go, man, I want to bank that. I don't want to just live on it.
I'm going to bank that. I mean, I'm hoping everything works out. But I've already had meetings. I met with people. I have things lined up for next week. But I hope that doesn't come to fruition where I need to do that.
Well, if you read the Daily News, I'm desperate. But if if you know me, I'm not.
See, I think
what if you guys get a job? Do you still get the severance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can even collect unemployment,
theirs,
from what I understand.
Lump sum.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very generous.
I think the weird position for these guys is what if Doug gets offered this great job next week? I know he still wants to work for you, so what does he do? Does he take the job, or does he wait to see what happens with you?
We'll see. I'm not saying anything yet, but we'll see.
But I think that's
we'll see what happens.
Maybe you could wink to us in private.
Well, I don't know because I don't want to give anybody false notions, and also I don't want to kill anything I got going on. It's just
You know who is panicking is our younger guys. There's some guys I know, I'm not sure you know that well, but there's production assistants and APs and coordinators, and they got very little severance, and they get very, they don't have a lot of money to begin with. They're panicking.
What about an E-show where you guys recall your favorite moments since you're walking?
I like the drinking part.
Yeah, we get drunk, and then we, like a bunch of idiots, we all sit around and talk about our favorite moments.
You guys are still going down that road of drinking, huh?
Wait a second.
Artie can't be a part of
Is Artie one of those party poopers where, now we can't do a drinking show?
You guys are still walking down that road, huh?
We're foolishly into drinking stuff.
I'll do a shot of Paxil.
No. Oh, Paxil. Could you take a double dose of Paxil?
I'll take a double dose of Paxil and a shot of self-esteem.
Artie, why don't you just stop the jack and drink beer with us?
No.
No. You're no doctor.
That ain't drinking. Come on.
No.
Beer ain't drinking.
Howard.
Artie's a lot of fun.
We have to do a coffee and cake party now with Artie.
Have you ever been out
Can I bring my sponsor?
Because the son of a can't figure out how to drink properly.
Have you ever been to a bar with a guy in AA? I have a friend in L.A.
No.
And, he's drinking Diet Coke and just try and like how they pretend he's having fun. It's just so tough.
I ain't one of those guys.
It's just so tough.
You're never going to a bar again, are you?
Exactly.
You know what the problem is? If we do the last show where we all get drunk and you guys, you know, like an old bar, we all reminisce about the great times, he's going to break down. He's going to have to drink.
Yeah. And then it'll be a nightmare.
Dude, can only drink just one more time?
I'm on the wagon. I didn't say I stopped drinking. I'm on a
tie him
wagon.
to his chair. That's what on the wagon is.
Yeah.
Well, Artie, do you have an end date for your being on the wagon? Like, do you see a period of time where somewhere down the road you'll drink again?
Next Friday.
I don't have a day set, but I will start drinking at some point.
Oh, have you discussed this with the guy you're talking to 7-8 days a week?
No, he doesn't know yet.
Yeah, he's unaware of that plan.
He's going to know when I'm not there one day.
See why we can't have a drinking show?
In fact, I think my favorite...
Do whatever you want.
I went out to dinner. I went out to dinner with a friend of mine who's very much on the wagon, like really has to be. And I say to Beth, "Does this mean we can't drink?" Are we
on the wagon too?
So I said to her, "You know what?" I said, "I'm drinking, and I'll tell you why. This guy's going to have to be around alcohol.
Of course,
that's not my problem.
Not going away.
Do whatever you got to do, man."
I knew a guy that would bring a tennis ball around with him. He'd go to a bar with a tennis ball, and it just screamed, "Look at me!" But you know, that was his way of not drinking.
Right. Squeeze the tennis ball.
Squeeze it?
I'm squeezing my tennis
You guys don't mind if I hit some fungos while you drink?
Just don't hit us.
I'll take your balls. You know what's interesting about this conversation? I love Scott DePace is one of my best friends here. I think he's great at what he does. But you honestly think you're type A personality?
Absolutely.
You do? Absolutely. Now, I'm only saying this because I'm not type A. But what do you, Scott, you go after.
No, Artie, you don't know what my life's been. The last 3 months, I've been working on my house every day doing stuff.
Oh, please.
At any point, the guy
that ain't
says...
type A.
And sure it is.
No, but I think, and I'm the same way, but Howard's right. If you got a month, you don't take a month off. You bank the money and you get another, you start going nuts.
You're not type A, bro. If you're taking a month off, you're not type A.
You have no idea. Ask any of those guys. I drive them nuts because I'm constantly trying to change things here and make
but
things
you don't
better.
do it.
Sure I do.
Maybe
I don't see you doing anything.
Just the other day, we were fixing a camera. Everyone else...
Dude, 11 years we've done the E! Show. I still don't see anything different. I love it, and I love you guys, but you're not type A.
From the first show till now and tell me there's no changes.
No,
every change I fought for...
You're not type A.
Now you're
Get over
killing
it.
him. He has to be type
hey, look,
A.
Yeah. I know.
Type A people don't even know what an Xbox is. They've never seen one.
Or golf. Type A's don't golf.
Without the Xbox, I'd go crazy.
Ralph, go ahead.
Unless it's their job.
You know what's great about Scott's video caddy? He made this whole thing, and he had it packaged and boxed and everything.
Yeah.
What did that cost you?
I don't know, but there's like a truckload of them sitting somewhere.
No, I made 40 of them.
And how much did that cost?
With everything, it was like $5,000 or something like that.
You're like Ralph Cramden.
Yeah, he's got another great idea.
I got a great invention.
I still have a few, and I sold one to a guy in Minnesota.
How much do you charge for these things?
It was
$5,000.
No, it was $73.
What does it cost you to make them?
$75.
No, I think it was about $22, something like that.
And you sold one?
Yeah, I did sell one.
Wow.
Why don't you throw them up on eBay for $30 and get the money back?
Because nobody's going to buy one of those now because to mount a giant video camera which don't even exist anymore.
No, it's even a small one. It's great. I use it myself. All of my friends use it when we go out.
But they don't pay for it.
I just don't have the market.
And what's the idea, Scott, that you can watch your swing?
Dude, you wouldn't understand.
And then what do? You go home and watch your swing?
Exactly. You can tell how the swing plane is. If you pause it frame by frame, you can see what you're doing.
Why don't you go to a golf course?
It
and
works
try to
on
sell
television with the pro. What's that?
Why don't you go to a golf course and try to sell them?
You don't sell to a golf
if you're type
course.
A, you got them made already. Go out and sell them.
Here's what I don't have. What I don't have is the confidence to put the money up and go down to Florida to a trade show.
If you were a type A, you would have brought this to a manufacturer, teamed up with them,
right,
and gotten it done.
And you wouldn't say things like, I don't have the guts.
Well, I'm type A minus.
Yeah.
How much guts does it take? You got it made already.
What have you ever done in your life?
If you've got a clamp.
Excuse me?
What have you ever done? What? Give me one chance you've taken.
Well, he knows he's not type
A. Chance? My whole life is a chance. You kidding me?
But Ralph isn't type A.
Yeah,
he'll be the first to admit it.
Oh, I'm very type A.
Hey, if you, I'm type A. I'll tell you what.
Talking about your blood.
If I had that clamp.
I'll give it to you.
If I had that clamp, I'd sell it as a thing you could clamp on your foot so you could look up girls' dresses and make a fortune.
Hey, Howard, speaking of feet, is that picture on the website of the foot, is that a joke? Is that a guy's foot? That's not the chick coming in, is it?
Is there a foot up there now?
Yeah. The foot fetish model.
Let's bring her in. Let's ask her.
I don't know, man. Those feet look nasty. They look like Richard Christie's or something.
Oh, really? Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
is that
is it
the
a
picture?
joke?
Yeah, that's her feet.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Those aren't hot feet.
She doesn't have great feet.
No.
Maybe that's what the thing is in.
It looks like her pinky toe is all gnarled too.
Yeah, her pinky toe, the toenails almost falling off.
Yeah. It's like Jackie's feet.
There's the foot fetish chick. She's cute, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, but if she's a foot fetish chick, she should have hot feet.
Hi, baby. What are you wearing? Like what kind of outfit
It's
is
a
that?
cheerleader outfit.
Little cheerleader outfit, huh?
Yeah.
What's your name, Christy?
Chrissy.
Chrissy. Yeah. All the E guys cleared out, huh? All the type A's.
All the go-getters.
Yeah, all those type A's. Meanwhile, you know what? Scott DePace is type A. Him and Doug came to me with a TV idea. Let me talk about this because it's too late now, right?
Oh, what was this idea?
They come to me.
I think Scott was telling me about this.
Yeah, Scott comes to me and he goes, we have this TV idea I want you to get involved with. I go, okay, what is it? He goes, it's a boxing show where guys box each other.
Dude, it was, first of all, I had the idea 3 years ago, long before anyone.
First of all, you said the Contender ripped you off, but go ahead.
No, relax. Hold on.
But meanwhile, so if you had a boxing show, why didn't you get it on the air? Because you're not
I took it to you, and you said no, nothing will ever happen to that.
I passed.
That's the easy way
Howard doesn't produce anything. I mean, why would you go to Howard?
Listen, man, it's pretty hard.
Because we didn't want to go a different route that someone else did made a mistake. And
well, you passed on it.
No, we wanted to. We didn't want to do anything.
He came to me, which was nice. I passed on it through my production company.
But
I never told you not to go to someone else.
And we did, and we got an
don't
option.
compare yourself to Scott, who went and stole an idea of mine.
Now you're saying you got an option?
Yeah, we optioned it. We had an option contract agreement.
With who?
With someone you know who sat on it and was slow as hell.
So who? What do you mean someone you know? So
it's not your fault, but I'm saying Mark Cronin.
Yeah.
We went to him. He liked the idea. He said, great. And somewhere in the process of 6 months where nothing's going on, we're calling him every day.
He came to his senses?
No, he eventually started working on it again, and then all of a sudden the Contender was announced, and the other one. And the other one.
You type A's really did great.
We were so aggressive with it, we got screwed. It was a lesson.
We had a good idea. You said it looked great.
Did he pay you for the option?
Here's what Scott said.
No. Did he pay
Here's what Scott said.
Did he pay you for the option?
No.
There's no option. You didn't have an option. You had a guy sitting there owning your idea.
Scott said Cronin sat on it too long and screwed them.
I just said that on the air if you were listening.
But he didn't pay you for the option, so why the hell would you give it to him?
We just signed a deal that said we're going to develop this.
Yeah, but for nothing?
For zero money? How are you type A? Are you insane? And then you made an invention and you spent $5,000 boxing
How did this turn into this?
I don't know.
We were looking at your type A personality.
It's going all wrong.
I'm just trying to understand how you're type A, that's all.
It would have been the best boxing show out there, and it wasn't only based around boxing, and it still probably has some
what makes it so
merit.
great?
It was more women would have enjoyed watching the show rather than...
Why?
Because Scott wrote it on the proposal.
He said women will like this.
Because it was a little bit more relationship/boxing. So boxing was just a vehicle to get them thrown off.
Relationship boxing?
Oh, were they fighting their wives?
There was women involved.
I'll watch that. If a guy beats up a woman, I'll watch it.
The women. The women on the show.
You never told me that part of it.
The women on the show were picking the boxes.
Yeah. These guys came to me with it, with the women picking the boxes, and my head was spinning.
You're like, what does that have to do with anything?
Who cares if the women pick?
I just laugh when people throw around that term type A, because type A got explained to me what it is once, and I am far from type A.
What is it?
But not many people are.
Here's
Put it
type
this way,
A.
I still cut my own lawn. When's the last time one of you guys did something like that?
That's not type A. Type A would never cut his own lawn.
I would never cut a lawn.
I'm not going to pay.
That's a waste of time.
That is definitely type C, D, E, or F.
No, it's not.
Cutting a lawn, in my mind, is a waste of time when you could be out working.
You make money and pay somebody.
You don't ever do anything that somebody else can do.
I did all my own flooring in my house.
That's type B.
No, it's not.
That's a guy who does
it. I'm going to do it right because someone else is going to do it wrong.
You're so silly.
You don't know what type A is.
Type A can afford to pay somebody to do it.
Type A is here.
You can't pay somebody to put the floor in right?
Type A is after the show is over. You're here devising stuff, editing, doing whatever, camera.
Type A never goes home.
And there's a guy somewhere cutting your lawn.
Right.
Because
he
you're so busy at work.
Home.
And your wife yells at you because all you do is work.
Even when you're home, you're in your office. You're not doing the floor.
And then you yell back at her.
Wait a minute. What
then
are you,
yell
Robin?
back at her, hey, I'm type A, leave me alone.
Why do you need to be type A, Scott? I mean,
I don't need to be anything. I know what
type A.
I am.
Because type A is very macho, and he wants to be macho.
Yeah. While he's playing Xbox, he decided he was
I know
type A.
there's not a lazy streak in my whole
No, it's not that you're lazy. You're not type A.
Sure.
Type A is
like Howard said, type A doesn't sit around and play Xbox.
Right.
Dude, I do that very rarely.
Every night.
No, I don't. I have not played it. Go check my account.
Well, that's only because you're fixing up that hovel you live in.
Type A is so neurotic. Like if I sit and relax, I have to convince myself it's for work.
You know, the only type A's who golf do it for a living.
You're
Not
type
even
A
all of
plus,
them are
Howard.
type A.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, take it from me. I'm pretty sure I'm type A.
The
plus.
only type A who golfs as much as you is Tiger Woods.
Here's a type B. Hold on.
Listen to me.
Here's type Z. Hold on.
Here's type Z, Scott the engineer.
You're on that Xbox all the time. Are you coming on? Are you coming on? He always
You know
says that to
how
me.
Scott the engineer is so type B, and I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
Been working here 15, 20 years. The guy still can't come into the studio and raise the microphone levels when we need him to.
Yeah.
And he's not distinguished himself in any way.
I'll say 2 words that tells you what kind of guy Scott Salem is.
Yeah.
Fantasy baseball.
Excuse me.
Wait a minute.
Bowling during 9/11.
Can you invent me a bowling clamp so I can watch myself bowl? I need. Hey, isn't that a tripod though? That you invented?
No, because a tripod you can't carry around on a golf cart or on a, with you.
Yes, you can. They're this big. You just stand it up and you watch yourself golf.
Oh, yeah, you're going to walk around and
Hey,
set
Scott,
the tripod
you're
up.
type A. You're right. A tripod. You just invented a tripod for golf.
You invented something nobody needs.
It's a version of that. It is not.
But type A's got nothing to do with talent either. I think you're very talented. I'm just saying a type A wouldn't
do?
be... I think he is, sure. Of course he is.
What's his talent?
He's a director. He directs a hit TV show for 11 years.
He looks at a bunch of pictures and says, take this one, take that one.
Oh, my God. And what do you do? Look at a bunch of clothing and say, oh, that looks nice. Or no, you don't even do that, do you? What do you do again?
A little bit of this,
Howard
a little
wears
bit of
the
that.
same thing every week.
Little shopping, giving my
shopping.
opinion.
Gee, I can do
alterations,
You know
whatever.
what? I'll tell you how type A Ralph isn't. Like, his job is to go shopping and get clothes for the E! Show and all that stuff. So, like, for years I'm like, yeah, Ralph always comes over with a shirt and stuff. And then I look at the labels. He goes to the store right downstairs from my apartment.
So on the way to your house, he gets that.
Can I tell you something? That's so not true.
He stops into Eddie Bauer.
That's so not
on my
true.
corner.
You got like 2 shirts from Eddie Bauer.
Wait.
Nigga, please, come on. I go all over the city.
I've seen some of the receipts. Macy's, thank you.
Yeah, well, why should I go anywhere else? Macy's is great.
Go to a designer.
Here's
Have
the
the
best stores
design
in the
clothes
city.
for Howard.
Macy's.
Eddie Bauer.
Every other
Bloomingdale.
TV show has a designer designing clothes for the
Well,
talent.
that would take some initiative to actually go and work and rep people. That would take.
Hey,
some
anybody want to
initiative.
ask this foot fetish chick something?
Oh, she's here.
Yeah, why aren't her feet hot?
Is she type A?
Yeah.
You're type A? You work a lot of parties and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my attitude, I think, would.
Hey, I like you. You know what I got to do? I got to do a commercial break, and then I want to ask you some questions about foot fetish parties.
Okay.
Throw you in the tickle chair. And can a guy vomit on your feet?
No.
Why? Because we have an idea.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah, I heard. I'm not into the egg sandwich or the vomit.
We can't spit an egg sandwich on your feet and then have a guy eat them?
Well, maybe something else. The egg sandwich is kind of stinky,
Do guys smell your feet? Is that the thing?
Yeah, they do.
No kidding.
They wouldn't like the smell of egg.
I don't like the smell of egg.
What do you mean? Like where do guys...
She's turned off by an egg.
Where do you... okay,
Well,
so...
it's an egg sandwich. It's got mayonnaise and,
No, it doesn't.
No, there's not going to be any mayonnaise.
No.
That would be fattening.
No.
We're talking about ketchup.
So you're wearing a schoolgirl outfit, like a cheerleader outfit.
Right.
And you don't do with these guys or anything. The only thing they want to do is worship your feet.
Right.
And what is foot worship? Tell me what goes on in this session.
Basically...
Wait a second. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Wait till after the commercial, right? Yeah. I gotta hear this. This is going to be good.
This is her whole living, huh?
Yeah.
Basically.
And dudes smell your feet.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on.
Does she let guys finish on her feet?
Wait a minute. Let's come back after the commercial.
Well, I don't think I could be here after the commercial.
You don't let a guy do
No, nobody, pulls their thing out there. It's, everybody stays clothed. There's no nudity.
Do guys get off during this somehow?
Yeah, they get turned on.
And this is a group of guys.
I would be uncomfortable.
For big money, you wouldn't let me pleasure myself while I lick your feet and smell them?
I guess it depends what you call big money, but, these guys are paying me $20 for 10 minutes, and I just don't need the $20 that bad.
Okay.
But for $500, we might be able to do some of that stuff?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
But you do this in groups of people. There are guys who want to stand around with each other and do this, huh?
No, it's one-on-one.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
why you got rules with this? So what if a guy wants to pleasure himself? He's not doing it to you.
Well, that's just a little too intimate, I guess, for me. I guess I have to be into the guy to let him do something.
But you don't have to look. Let him smell your feet and rub himself.
What if he puts your foot in a baggie?
Can he put your foot on his...
That's a good idea.
Did your foot ever mess around with his package?
No.
No?
His package?
This doesn't sound much of a...
No, they basically, they suck on my toes, they play with my feet, smell them.
All right, hold on. We'll get back to this in a minute.
Yeah, because we're doing the whole interview.
Yeah. She's kind of a prude in a weird way.
Yeah.
You can't even get near her feet.
Hold on.
Who is? She's kind of a prude.
No, I think I'm pretty open-minded, actually.
All right. Well, hold on. Everybody hold on, okay? Here, go on hold.
I'll try.
Where's he got to go?
Nowhere.
He's got to go to he's got to go to Type A Club.
Hey, tonight on E! See the beautiful Jessie Lee as she meets her dream man, Richard Christie. It's a wild encounter as Richard eats a piece of cheesecake off her stomach. Then they make out and Richard practically eats her face.
Ugh.
Richard eats a strawberry out of her buttocks.
Yeah.
And then they go on a date to Scores with some hot strippers, but things get strange when Richard goes gay on Doug and Isaac. That's all tonight on E! Packed into one big half hour. The #1 show on E! Right after these words, we'll talk to... What do I know? Baba Booey asked me like I should know something. I said, friend, I don't know. I'm so sick of Michael Jackson. I was talking to some cats who kind of know stuff or claim they know stuff, and they were saying so many times when they were around Michael Jackson, they would see him in bed with kids. Like, they never saw him having sex with a kid.
They saw him in bed with him.
For days.
Unbelievable.
Well, I'll still go back to the original accuser who's, Michael would sleep with that boy every night.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but then they can't bring him in, I guess, because he paid him off.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, he's been known to really need to sleep with a boy, and everybody's saying now he's closed up in Neverland. I think it's because he can never have another boy.
Yeah, he's upset.
Well, yeah.
I mean, think about it. I have sex with Beth a couple of times a week. No one sees me having sex with her.
Right.
There's no witnesses that can prove I had sex with her.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
Maybe you are, maybe you aren't.
That's the thing. The problem is, I think the jury didn't want to make sure that this woman didn't have a civil case because she's such a grifter type. They see her that way. Right. They see her like, well, she's someone who's going to work this for money. But then again, you can't choose your accuser.
Well, yes, you can.
I guess you can, but they chose to go with this person. And
that's the only person he had, and he decided to go with it.
Yeah. I think Michael Jackson should just move to Thailand, where things are a lot more relaxed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe he'll be vacationing there a lot more.
So it's a lot of fun over there for a guy like that.
Sausage. Well, we don't even know what kind of guy he is, Artie.
I think I know. I'm going to take that leap, Robin.
I'm starting to get into that other side of it. Like I was kind of happy the other day because I said, it's kind of unfair. They didn't really have much of a case. And then I'm talking to this other dude, and he's talking about how Michael Jackson just sleeps with boys, and I go, you're right. I sleep with Beth. Nobody sees me having sex. They couldn't prove I have sex.
Right. Nobody's actually witnessed it.
Right.
I'm still doubting you.
I mean, he doesn't invite people in when he's going to sleep with a young boy.
Yeah. I'm thinking of inviting people in when I have some Beth.
Just to prove it to them.
Just to prove.
Yeah, that's something you want to prove. CNN had a scroll, though. Michael Jackson's lawyer announces Michael Jackson will no longer sleep with young boys.
That's why he's depressed. I think he's going through a terrible depression, realizing that it's the end.
What an odd...
You didn't hear...
What an odd press release.
You didn't, yeah, exactly. Only in America. You didn't, in Afghanistan somewhere, one of those tribal lords would just take you and cut your penis off. Exactly. There wouldn't be any more press releases.
Those tribal lords might be doing the same thing. Nobody's stopping them.
That's a good point, too.
Right.
But, I don't know, it's really creepy. I was talking on the air yesterday that some comedy channel took the Michael Jackson interviews where he talks about sleeping with young boys, and they let this big, fat, gross guy with 5 days growth on his face read the exact testimony, and everyone who looked at the tape went, oh, he's a pedophile. You got to lock him in jail.
Yeah, supposedly it was a guy like in one of those wife-beater shirts with like a white trashy-looking guy with no teeth. Proving
that fame, somehow gives you a benefit. It gives you a free pass.
Even if you're, half asleep in the courtroom and wearing pajamas.
Yeah. It's
Get off.
Yeah. It's weird. Well, people want to make sure there's justice, but, it's almost like the O.J. trial. Well, the jury said, we don't have any videotape of him killing her.
Yeah, nobody actually saw him having sex.
And you couldn't have had more evidence pointing to O.J. His blood is at the scene,
Well, there was real hard evidence with O.J.
DNA.
There was no DNA with Michael Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. If you can't convict O.J., how the hell are you going to convict Michael Jackson?
Really, man.
And Robert Blake.
He was at the scene of the crime. Everybody put him there.
I was talking to some guy the other day. He says to me, Robert Blake, he goes, I believe he's innocent because I believe he paid someone to kill that woman. So I go, well, then that would make him guilty.
That's murder. Yeah, that's murder. That's, just once removed.
Yeah.
Is that if in this country, though, if you hire somebody, it's still first-degree murder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just used a person to kill the person instead of a gun.
What the hell?
Both of you end up in jail. But that prosecuting attorneys looked pretty friggin' upset yesterday. I saw him being interviewed on Larry King, and he was just, he looked wrecked, man.
Beaten, defeated?
Beaten, defeated. He looked real bad. He was like, man, I never thought. He didn't say anything. He said, I never second-guess a jury, but you could tell it was written all over his face. He was like, man, what I got to do here to get somebody in jail?
Well, what's interesting to me is somebody brought this up yesterday, too, how confident he was when he first read out his indictments, and he was cracking jokes, because this time he had gotten him.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a trial attorney today, and I wouldn't want to be a prosecuting attorney today.
No kind of attorney today.
Yeah. You know what? I never wanted to be an attorney, quite frankly.
Any day.
Any day of the week. There's some really cool dudes in law and very noble, but, man, I've met so many who are just so desperate for cash. They'll do anything, take any case, and do just about... they'll practically tell you, some of these dudes, listen, man, go back in front of the doctor's office and pour water on the sidewalk so that you'll have, so that when it freezes up, you have a good picture of how slippery it was.
Right.
They're really something else. Some of them are just real lowlifes who just got a law degree.
Well, they're guys who need to make a living.
Yeah.
They're willing to do anything to get it.
Yeah.
Well, like you say, for a prosecutor, the proving beyond any reasonable doubt, that's hard. Because if you're on a jury, and at the end of the day, you go, well, do I have any reasonable doubt? Maybe.
Yeah, always. There's always the word reasonable doubt's got to be stricken from any case.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
This case came down to, do you believe them or do you believe him?
Right.
And they didn't believe them.
Right. And most of the jurors said they believe he's a child molester. They just don't believe that he molested this one.
Right. So, I don't know. So I might be inclined, if I'm on a jury, just to say guilty.
Yeah,
anyway.
I told you that he would be found innocent because...
My question to that is, why would he draw the line at this one? If they think he indeed didn't molest other kids, why would he leave this one?
Can I tell you what it was?
Right.
They didn't want the mother and the son to be rich people.
So they let
him go.
He was victimized.
Yeah. The mother and son were so repugnant that they just said, you know what, if we find them guilty, this is a ticket for them to collect a lot of dough, and we don't want them to be rich.
That mother has been trying to get her hands on somebody's money for a long time, and it looks like she shoved her kid over to a child molester to get it.
Right.
That's what it looked like.
All the jurors said, what kind of woman would let with Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
That's irrelevant. It's what's relevant is whether or not he did anything to the kid.
But it was like, well, this woman has had so many instances where she's tried to get money out of celebrities. She couldn't get it on her own. She finally used her child. They were so repulsed by that idea that a woman would give up her son to a pedophile in order to make money.
Yep. Man. That's exactly what's going on here.
You know how unlikable you got to be? People would rather let a pedophile go free than see
you got to be pretty bad off.
Yeah. Well, the old bag that I had on the phone yesterday, the old woman, she said, I didn't like she was snapping her fingers at me.
So they discounted all the testimony, they discounted all the evidence, they discounted all the witnesses because she snapped a finger.
Well, this what she said, I didn't like that woman. She's snapping her fingers, and then she gave a big wink to the camera, and she said she's writing a book.
Yeah, that's
well, you know what?
That's how people are.
I mean, you can't dismiss it that easily because they said about half the jury believed he was guilty when they walked into the jury room.
That's right.
And then they looked at the evidence. They counted the children's lies. They counted the discrepancies in stories.
No credible witness.
It wasn't there,
Yeah, they didn't have a case. But who knows what Michael Jackson's doing in the bed. I know when I'm in bed with a chick for 3 days.
I still don't believe he's not going to have another boy.
But he's going to have problems now because I don't think there's going to be too many parents. Although, you know, I could be wrong because you know how many times, like for example, when they convicted Lacey Peterson's husband, Scott Peterson, of killing her, he gets more love letters in jail than ever before. Now, I never could have predicted that some woman, I don't care how desperate she is, writes to a convicted killer, I want to marry you.
A man who killed his pregnant wife.
Yeah. I mean, you'd say, boy, no woman's ever going to be interested in him again, and yet, there you go. Will there be parents who now leave their kids with Michael Jackson? And the answer, sadly, is
yeah. Sure, yeah.
It's just going to be a little harder.
There are brilliant dupers out there, you know, who can make themselves believe anything. And they will say, Michael is innocent, and he just wants to help my child.
Because the real phenomenon of this is these people who hang out outside Neverland and outside the courtroom and cheer and release doves into the air, and they're more frightening than Trekkies. I mean, they're so devoted to this guy that they're happy that he can go back to sleeping with boys again. Like they're happy.
In fact, there are some who are now, you know, I was reading, some people gave up their apartments and jobs to be out there.
Well, what kind of apartment and job did they really have?
I can't imagine they were good ones.
Yeah,
but
I read a guy, a heavyset dude, gave up his job.
Yeah.
Gave up his gig.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's what I thought was going on when you didn't show up.
I'm Michael
Jackson. The Michael Jackson trial.
That would have been so great if you were out there screaming. Look,
Free Michael! Free Michael!
Hello, Howard. I'm not coming in today. I just feel really passionate about the whole Michael Jackson thing.
I just packed up my doves, and I'm going to the court.
I took doves.
I don't want to be fired, but if I have to be, I have to be.
I packed up doves and McGriddles.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
It's pretty wild. And then
but they're staying out there now because they have this impression that Michael is going to let them into Neverland.
Yeah, well, they feel that to show his gratitude, once he feels better, he will open the gates and let them in for a big party.
So they're still out there waiting.
Again.
Yeah. Well, who knows? The guy's Wacko Jacko. He might have a party. Big party.
Yeah, apparently he threw one after the arraignment. He was so happy.
You know, for about 2 seconds it passed my mind when you were out for that week that you were going, because remember you cried at the Michael Jackson concert?
Yeah.
I said, Artie might be one of those guys.
Yeah.
He was crying at the Michael Jackson concert.
Guy means a lot to me, man.
You're never going to live that down.
Hey, look, that day when we were writing down the little confessions, I think I'm the only one who played the game properly.
Meanwhile, somebody's looking not too depressed. Shaving, smiling, eyes sparkling.
You know what I did yesterday to make myself feel a little better? My sister told me about this place called The Art of Shaving. Have you heard of this place?
No.
It's like, well, they sell all shaving products and like those, whatever, like, beaver hair brushes, whatever.
All that.
Right.
But
crap,
they have on the site in the back of the store an old time barber who shaves you. You know, they put the hot towel around you.
Right.
And stuff. So I went yesterday, and it was almost like getting a massage. It was fantastic.
You know, it's so funny. When I was doing my movie,
right?
You know, I hate shaving.
Yeah,
I hate
me
it.
too.
And by the way, I don't use shaving cream anymore.
You don't?
I so hate shaving that I just take my razor and just
drag it across your
after
face.
my shower.
Oh, you see, I could never do that.
And I'll tell you,
my beard's too thick.
I don't get any cuts, no nicks, nothing.
You shave every day, though?
Every other day.
Really?
Yeah. It's really weird how you don't need shaving cream. And I got a pretty thick beard. It ain't like I'm some, light-skinned guy. I'm a black man. And we have really coarse hair.
A black man.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't know that about me. But I have pretty thick hair, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so when private parts, when we're shooting the movie, I had to, by the time I showed up, they'd say, you need to shave, because on camera you got the 5 o'clock shadow thing going, and it's only noon.
You're supposed to be a young guy.
I said, look, I'm not being a dick. I'm not looking for any weird thing. I said, but I come off the radio show. I, get here. I said, is there any chance, is there like a guy who shaves you?
Right, yeah, that's great.
Because I always end up cutting myself, and, it's a whole process. And they were looking at me like, no, we've never had anybody ask for that on a movie before. I said, okay, yeah, forget it. They go, well, no, we'll look into it. So I thought it was Candid Camera. The first day I come in, the guy's there to shave me.
Right.
He's got, I don't know if Robin remembers this.
I remember the shaving
guy. You do?
Yeah.
Okay. He had big gashes all over his face from cutting himself shaving. Now, I don't mean 1 or 2. But am I exaggerating?
No, not at all.
There might have been 10 big slashes across his face. And I'm sitting there. Artie, I'm not joking. I'm talking about 10 deep, long cuts, gashes, like chunks of his face cut out. I assumed from shaving. It looked like shaving cuts to me. But the guy was very shaven, and bleeding, and I'm going, they must have a hidden camera.
Right.
So I laid down, and the guy prepares me with a hot cloth, and he starts to shave me, and I'm crapping my pants. I mean, I'm like...
Yeah, when does he start cutting you?
This guy does
Sweeney Todd.
He can't shave himself. And I think I was about, I don't know, he was on my neck doing it, and I said, you know what, I don't really feel comfortable being shaven.
So in the middle of it, you stopped it?
I think I did, or I got through the whole shave, and then I just said, I don't want to do this anymore. I'll shave myself. It was the freakiest thing.
I've seen enough of that.
I mean, the guy was completely, like, maybe he practiced on himself and just completely hacked himself up.
But you'd think that they'd get somebody who'd done that before.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
But where'd
what
they
a
find
scary
this guy?
proposition.
And I felt really dumb for having asked, but I just thought I would get into makeup quicker and, with a pro.
Right.
Because there were guys who know how to use, like, a straight edge and shave you.
Yeah.
I think what happened was he wanted to use a straight edge.
And he tried it on
He
himself.
tried it on himself. And, I mean, the guy was I would love to interview this guy. I was so...
Because, the whole while he's standing there with all that stuff on his face, he's smiling, got a big smile.
Yeah, and it was
I'm
creepy.
here to shave you.
And I went... And I should have just said to him, excuse me, what's all over your face? I mean, it looks like you've cut yourself horrible, like you're the worst shaver in the world. I've never seen anybody cut themselves this much.
I have tremors.
Oh, my God. I said, this has got to be Candid Camera.
Right.
Or Punked now.
Good for the DVD.
Yeah, this was before Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, this is before Ashton Kutcher introduced the word punk to the lexicon.
Yeah. Well, this guy yesterday was amazing. With the straight edge.
Yeah, well, he does it for a job.
I mean, it's almost like getting a facial or something.
Well,
I've never had a facial, but that's what he said it's like.
That's what I thought I was going to get every day, and I was like, wow.
Right.
This is going to be a real cool perk.
Because on top of the shaving, it's like you're relaxing, too.
Yeah, because you look like you got a real clean I've never seen you this
Let
clean.
me see you. Like he's 12. Oh, my goodness.
No cuts, nothing.
It was unbelievable. I might go a couple times a month I might go see this guy.
Maybe that's part of your therapy. You got to start treating yourself good.
Yes, please.
Enjoying some parts of life.
A massage, too, every once in a while.
Yeah, there you go. Look at you getting into life. All right, pal.
That's what yesterday I felt like I got into life for the first time.
Yeah, get branching out instead of sitting there gambling all day.
I said I'm going to go get a shave.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell you something about women. Women figured out a long time ago how to keep their sanity. Yeah. They go for the nails and the manicure and the hair and then they coffee clutch. Look at you. You're probably talking to this guy. You're bonding a little bit. He's shaving you. Yeah. I never make time for that stuff. I'm too busy to get a massage. I'm too busy.
You can't talk to a guy while he's shaving you.
No. But you know what I mean.
Well, he could talk to you. You throw in a few things.
You know what I'm saying? Like you get in that house, you start eating those meatballs, and you're gambling and then drinking by yourself, man. It's crazy.
Well, that's over the years. A therapist asks you about hobbies. Yeah. And I go, I really Drinking, gambling. I mean, it's
everything that can kill you. This is what you have as a hobby.
Yeah. But yesterday, like my sister told me about this place, the Art of Shaving, and they have all these things. And they said there's a guy in the back who will shave you. So it was in the back of my head yesterday. I said, I'm going to go over there.
That's beautiful.
And it was like, real hot towel. And
nice.
Then he puts a cold one on you. Then he puts the cream. It's amazing.
Cream I don't want.
It's not cream. It's the shaving cream.
Shaving cream.
Yeah, shaving cream.
I thought you meant like zit cream.
No,
shaving cream.
You start squeezing your zits and everything.
No.
I don't want
he didn't get that into it.
Yeah. I got to get that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. See, but I never make time for stuff like that.
You know what? Don't shave for about a week and then go.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a fun, very relaxing. I mean, I would suggest it to you.
Nice.
Because you always see the old mob guys. Always had a guy shave them.
Yeah.
And they always look like, or they get killed in the chair, or they kill somebody in the chair.
Yeah. The key to being a good mobster is not getting a shave in a chair. The mobsters are always getting haircuts. Mobsters are a lot like chicks. They figured it out.
Yeah.
When they weren't robbing you or thinking about whether or not there should be, whether or not we should get into drugs or not, whether the mob should be in drugs or when they weren't thinking about, ripping you off, they knew how to luxuriate.
Oh, my God.
They had a nice club. You go gamble.
Yeah, remember, they always had a club.
Yeah.
Know how to live.
Clubhouse. So cool. It made it attractive,
Saw all the best concerts.
There's a good TV show I have. I don't know if it was A&E or someone taped it for me about the history of the mob in America.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, I've seen that.
I've got to check that out because I love mob history.
Yeah, Ray Liotta hosts it.
Yeah.
Sounds like his voice, anyway.
Lucky Luciano is
Luciano.
He's always given credit.
They go back, for making the American mob. Lucky Luciano was a brilliant mob guy. He was,
him and Meyer Lansky and...
they realized...
Murder, Inc.
They realized they formed the committee. And the committee was taking all the bosses and bringing them together and getting them to discuss everything rather than bump each other off.
Yeah.
And that's when organized crime in America really happened. In fact, the Italian Godfathers were so impressed they tried it, but could never successfully get everyone in one room and,
You mean over in Italy? Actually,
over in Italy, yeah. The real Italians.
The guys who started it.
Cosa Nostra.
It's interesting because something's going on down on the border between the United States and Mexico now. Have you been paying attention to that? There's this town called Nuevo Laredo.
Yeah.
And apparently it's like a war zone because the drug trade down there is so lucrative. They even had all the cops are corrupt.
Yeah,
so the cops are actually having shootouts with, the army or something.
The cops are... Well, Mexico is so corrupt.
This is, it scares Mexico. Mexico has called in the army. They're so upset about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy because the guy just got... he got the job of chief of police basically because he was the only guy who would take the job.
Yeah.
And
all right, this week you're chief of police.
Yeah.
Well, what happened to the last guy? The police shot him.
It's like Blazing
that's
Saddles.
Exactly what happened. Yeah. This chief of police vowed to crack down on the drug trade, and the very next day, he was mowed down in the street, shot over 30 times.
Wow.
And so that's when the Mexican government said, we got to do something about this.
Yeah,
because, nobody's going to put up for this.
I learned from the special when the American mob was so spectacularly successful and wealthy, it was because the head of the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, had decided that communism was the #1 threat to this country. And he was one of those guys who said there's no such thing as a mob. He just stuck his head in the sand about it, and he let those guys flourish.
Yeah.
But finally, when the mob decided to get into the drug trade, that's when they had to recognize there was a mob. Actually, they weren't even going to recognize it then.
But the mob had
a big meeting, and some cops oversaw it, and they said, "Well, Appalachian."
Yeah.
And
you know about that, huh?
Yeah, and the drug trade ruined the mob because a couple of the bosses realized this, and this was pretty smart.
Well, this was the whole Godfather thing.
Yeah, the mob bosses knew that as long as they stayed in racketeering, gambling, prostitution, that prison sentences wouldn't be that long. And they were afraid if they got into the drug trade, their guys would get locked up with life imprisonment, and then they would break they would rat, because who'd want to go to prison for life? And that would force them to rat to get out of prison for life.
Right, and also...
And it's exactly what's happened.
And they would break the oath of omerta.
Also, the problem
Omerta.
of them actually getting hooked on drugs themselves.
Yeah.
And then you become useless to them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, that was the whole thing in The Sopranos when Christopher was hooked on heroin.
Right.
Like, anybody else would have been just in a dumpster somewhere. But because he was the nephew.
Omerta. Omerta. You know what omerta means?
No.
Act like a man. To act like a man. And to act like a man,
Stand up.
Stand up and be silent and never turn a guy out. If a guy comes up and shoots your wife, you don't tell the cops. You take care of it yourself like a man.
See, I was always taught also that there's no mafia.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to say that. Omerta. I'm telling you, I watched the whole special.
Sounds like a good one.
Yeah, Beth was out last night. I would watch TV, waiting for her to come home. She went to some fashion show for The Apprentice, but not the Donald Trump Apprentice, the Martha Stewart Apprentice.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, my head was dizzy from
Are they
listening.
going to call that Martha Stewart Apprentice?
I don't know what they're calling it, but she was there, but then Donald Trump was supposed to be there, and then he wasn't there, and she said it was fun.
Trump is supportive of the Martha Stewart show, right?
Yeah,
well,
he gets
he doesn't
a piece.
show up, though.
Oh,
He gets a taste. Yeah, but all the models were from Trump. And,
Trump modeling agency?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Somehow Beth ended up there. And
you know, one other thing, back to the mob thing, the other thing they recognized in, when Lucky Luciano was putting that whole thing together is if that they kept the violence down, they'd also go undercover and be able to do their business.
Yeah.
That didn't work out for so many people.
In the drug trade, they've never figured that out.
They didn't say this in the specials, but I heard one of the reasons J. Edgar Hoover didn't really want to get involved with the mob is they had information that he was gay.
They had the goods on him?
Yeah, they had the goods on him that he was gay. So... Gay Edgar Hoover, right. And back then, you didn't want to be gay, especially being the head of the FBI.
In the worst way.
No. So maybe they knew something, Who the hell
Maybe they
knows?
taught him how to keep stuff on every president. That's how he kept his job for so long.
But what's so fascinating is all these mob guys are so brilliant. They would have been heads of companies. They would have been brilliant CEOs, but they just hate the straight life. They don't want to make an honest buck.
Well,
it's not fun.
You saw that 60 Minutes thing a couple of weeks ago where they've built an organization in prison to rival any corporation, any Fortune 500 company. And they're recruiting all the time and making guys take business courses.
Yeah.
They need the action.
The action, right. They need it. It's a drug. It's a drug. It's an addiction.
It's that adrenaline high.
Yeah.
From ripping off the system.
We should have the mob run Viacom. We know what the hell's going on.
Oh, boy.
Make some money. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Okay, now, Howard? Howard, how are you, Howard?
I'm doing okay.
Good. What's new and exciting?
I want to talk about my family.
That's good.
Well, my uncle just moved in with us, and I think he wants me...
You hit it right on the head.
Uncle Ben, what do you want?
I want Andy to discuss things
with me?
And the Roosevelt football team. Okay. But you know something? I'm not 100% sure that was an honest-to-God question. But we can certainly take those questions up. It's not a problem.
What does the Howard Stern Show mean to you?
Hi, this is Artie Lang, and this is what the Howard Stern Show means to me. The Howard Stern Show is the reason I was able to date a hot chick.
The Howard Stern Show. It means so much to so many.
Whoa.
I feel the same way.
Okay. I got right to the point with that one.
Right on. You summed it up. You want to hear a tape of Arnold Schwarzenegger being booed at some college?
Yeah.
I didn't know Arnold Schwarzenegger went to college. It said it was his college, didn't it?
Well, wait a minute. He went to college here?
Santa Monica, I heard a little of this on the news this morning. Santa Monica Community College or something? Yeah.
He went to college. He went back to speak at his alma mater for graduation, and a bunch of these cats who hate what he's doing over there, they think he's wasting money by doing this referendum, $45 million to take it to the people, So they're going around heckling him wherever he goes, and the students get upset because they wanted to hear what Arnold Schwarzenegger had to say. It wasn't about...
Oh, so these were just outsiders.
Yeah, they were like, hey, it wasn't about politics today, it's our graduation.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
From the moment Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger was introduced to the crowd, he was greeted by loud applause and an equally loud chorus of boos. The governor, who attended Santa Monica College during the 1970s, was directly confronted by scattered and loud pockets of protesters throughout his entire speech of about 20 minutes. In fact, the signs of protest were all around him. On the stage, some faculty members turned their backs on Schwarzenegger during his speech. Two of them stood behind him holding up a sign protesting the $80 million cost that critics charge the November special election will cost. At one point, banner-waving protesters upstaged the governor when a cascade of boos nearly drowned out Schwarzenegger after a police officer confiscated the banner and walked away.
He was a star in the Hercules movies. And I looked at his picture, and he was posing there like Hercules in front of the magazine.
Schwarzenegger never specifically mentioned the protests or the controversial special election he announced yesterday. In fact, the only reference he made to any political issue was about his decision to run for governor in the recall.
I had a very clear vision. Again, I saw myself as the governor because the politicians in Sacramento ran the state down. This state almost went into bankruptcy because of the politicians and because of the lack of leadership.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's got to go. Hey!
Protesters outnumbered supporters on the streets around the campus. As it appears, at least in Santa Monica, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger has become a lightning rod already, with a bitterly contested 5-month special election campaign about to begin.
Arnold is a liar!
He's got to be wondering right now what the hell he needed this for.
Wasn't his life near perfect before this?
Not near. It was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, him and Maria used to go on vacation and sit around by the pool with the kids.
He's got about $150 gazillion. Doesn't have to worry about money. But he needed to be in the limelight, I guess, you know?
He needed to be in government.
Yeah, well, whatever. I think it's just like this desire to always sort of be on.
No, I think it's also part of his, I'm the greatest American, and I'm not even from America.
You know what? Time to give that up. Time to just go enjoy your life. You already proved it. You're a lot better than most of us at the economy and everything else.
Got to make us look like schmucks.
Nah. Hey, Sal, what is this? Jack and Rod with fake Arnold Schwarzenegger? What's up with that? Am I going to commit 3 minutes to this? What is this?
That's when we called an author who wrote a book on terrorism, and he thought the real Arnold Schwarzenegger was on the line.
Oh, yeah.
We played that once a while ago. It was real funny.
Yeah. I got too much to get to, though. I'm gonna take a pass on that right now. Unless you guys want to hear it.
It doesn't really. It's off topic.
All right.
We can play it before we go to spots or something.
We'll see. I got tape of old lady porn. I love old lady porn.
We got more of that?
This broad's got to be like, this chick sounds just like that actress Kathleen Turner.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, God. On top of being old, she sounds like that?
She's got to be about 80 years old.
I'm getting myself hot. This is great. It's wonderful. I have to savor everything until I age. I love your sweat dripping down on my body. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. My blood pressure must be 190.
Your blood pressure almost stays the grave.
Oh, God. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, make me your nanny. I'll do your special nanny for you. We can do this every night and every morning.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be wonderful. This is better than rejuvenation. I need a young heart. Oh, yeah. I want it all. Oh, I hope you hire me.
Oh, my.
He sounds like Vincent Price.
The plot is she's going to be a nanny.
And I was like, what is she talking about?
Yeah. I hope you hire me. Jim.
Because he was saying something about, I'll be your nanny, and I was like, what?
I hope you hire me. Oh, I like it. With the sweat falling down.
This is what body heat would sound like if they made it today.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the best, isn't it? Old lady porn. That's a weird fetish, man. I just can't even bear
There
to
are
watch
actually
it.
people who want to see that?
Yeah. It's a thriving industry.
Oh.
It's a fetish community. Young guys with really old women, like
And
80 plus.
somebody watches that and gets excited.
Yeah.
Wow.
The year where he says, I'm going to give it to you till you drop.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm going to kill you. Yes. Go ahead.
This is better than rejuvenation.
Nah. She's pretty good. That other lady's good, too. That other old lady.
The one we met.
Fritz! Where in the hell are you, you little bastard?
Ooh, what you yelling about?
You're a little whippersnapper. I want my clicker. I need to watch Bonanza. What a useless piece of Bonanza. I'm going to go to the bingo parlor.
Where are you going now? I got your clicker for you.
I'm going to get some action at the bingo parlor.
Some action? I don't know what to do with a one within your hand.
Years ago, I could take on a whole truckload of day laborers and make them happy. Want me to prove it? Okay, well, open it up. Oh, look what happened. Lost my teeth, kid, but that's okay. You'll like this. Maybe the top ones will come out, too. Oh, I came out, too. Get over here and my face, Sonny.
Jeez.
Stop hurting my grandma.
Man, that's got to be traumatizing. You watch that.
A whole truckload of day laborers.
Yeah, back in the day. So, she was a real little whore.
Yeah.
She would do a whole truckload of day laborers.